So today what I wanted to cover was, just as I put in there, is something that I've discovered of late last year, and it's been a following trend, so to speak, over the last few years of seeing couples, is identifying that there seems to be a gap between 18 months to 2 years between male and female coming to the realization that the relationship is not in a good space. It's absolutely at breaking point. And it seems that women have that emotional disconnect much earlier than men. Now, guys and gals, this is not a criticism about either sex, not one is better than the other. It is honestly just the realization and the awareness of the differences between male and female. And so what happens is I get couples come and see me. The women are out. They're done. They've disconnected, they've shut down, they've shut off, whatever you want. And it always comes to around the time frame of 18 months to 2 years. And it's the men, when the women are going, I'm done, I want divorce, I'm out, leave, whatever it is they're saying, it's at that point the men have the realization that, oh shit, our relationship is in dire straits, I need to fix it. Because that's the default of men, okay? That's, guys, that's the way you're wired. So how can we, moving forward, really bring that gap of 18 months to 2 years back together? How can we get it so it's aligned, where both parties, male, female, male, male, whatever it is in your relationship, there is no bias, that you absolutely are on the same time frame of do not want this relationship the way it is any longer. I have been searching and endeavouring to really find the answer, and this is within my own relationship through the couples that I've seen, and really doing the research to find out how we can actually bring that timeline more in aligned with each other. And the only thing that I've really come up with is that as women, we are very good at sharing our feelings, our emotions, and is it purely that we may not be clear enough, or maybe our words are not straight to the point, we fluff around them, and maybe that's a fear, and I'm not fear of danger, but just fear of hurting their feelings, our partner's feelings. Maybe that's one reason why we don't just say it to the point, like I've written it in the thing, is just like, you know what, our relationship has been disconnected I'm just not happy in it anymore, and unless we do something about it, I'm out. That's pretty much to the point, and a man can feel that. For some reason, men are very much fix it, but they have a higher emotional gap to be able to feel that. They don't feel the disconnect in a relationship. There's been an 18 months to 2 years gap before a man says, oh shit. And the only way through, and I shouldn't say the only way, but a way that I've identified through the feedback of my clients is that the men realise when the women have totally pulled away. They're no longer kissing them hello. They're no longer being intimate. There's no affection. It's the women have totally shut down, and it's then that the men go, oh shit, something's not quite right. And it's over a certain amount of time, whatever time it is for that individual male, where they finally do feel that disconnect, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, we better go and get assistance and guidance and support. So for me, the only way to eliminate or to bring that barrier is for the woman to be really brutally clear and not give up. And not just give in. And it takes strength from us to go, no, if we've got to fight. Because when we can be aware and respect that men aren't emotional beings, right? How many ladies out there would say, oh, my man does not, he doesn't know how to share his emotions. He doesn't talk about his emotions. He doesn't, everything like that. Or he doesn't know how to speak. He doesn't know how to talk. He doesn't know how to communicate. I get that a lot. And I'm sure that it's going to resonate with some of you ladies out there. Now, if that is your husband, your partner, then be aware that they're not going to be able to absolutely feel that emotion because they don't know it. And I did a video about programming and about boys and so forth. That's a whole nother education. But I want to say I'm not excusing anyone's behavior here by going, this is why. It's not an excuse. It's an awareness, it's a learning, it's an understanding, and it's a perspective. So if we can break down this 18-month, 2-year barrier, I honestly believe that relationships are not going to get to breaking point where I have people coming to see me so they can have a nice breakup, an agreeable breakup. That doesn't fill my heart. I'm absolutely there to serve my clients in whatever way, shape or form that they need. But I want to be that person that they see 18 months or 2 years prior where their relationship would have had a different outcome. Because the 2 years, the woman would not have been totally pulling away, and the man is just not aware. So I hope that today gives you a different perspective. And if you're a lady or a man or you're a couple out there that is really not doing well in your relationship and it's not fulfilling you, then go and seek outside support. And I'm not saying for me, go and see whoever resonates with you. Because I don't just work with anyone. I want to make sure that I can serve whoever chooses to work with me. So for you, if you're not happy in your relationship, don't sit in it. Don't sit in it. Get that clarity. Don't get to the point, ladies out there, where you're pulling away. Get your husband to hear you. Do whatever it takes for him to hear you. Because we all need to feel heard, and especially in a relationship. So I hope today that you gained something from that, and it was a brilliant awareness. I was so excited when I discovered that there's this difference of 18 months to 2 years between a female realizing that they're at breaking point, and for a male to realize they're at breaking point. And bear in mind, this is generalized. I'm not saying all females or males. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the people that have crossed my paths is what I've discovered. So for today, take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon. See ya.